Hi, this is Dallas Franklin with Remax Land and Homes on the Bay in Port Lavaca, Texas. Today we're going to be going over property insurance, and I brought my insurance agent and an insurance agent in Calhoun County. This is Kench Connolly with Farmers Insurance, and he's going to be going over some different things to look at when purchasing insurance, and I've got some questions for him. So, Kench, we're going to go ahead and get started. My first question is, what type of insurance is required when purchasing a home on the coast when you're obtaining a mortgage?
Well, first you'll have your homeowner's policy, and you'll have a windstorm policy generally through the Texas Windstorm Insurance Association. And if you're in a flood zone, your mortgage company is going to require you to have a flood policy also.
Okay, thank you. Does credit actually affect the cost of insurance?
It can, and only on the homeowner's insurance side. On windstorm and flood, no.
Okay, all right. And then what should a buyer look for when purchasing insurance? I know there's several insurance companies. What's the difference from in policies, and what can they be?
Mainly you want to look for the proper coverage limits. Most policies are fairly standard, but you want to make sure you have enough coverage within the policy to rebuild your home if something were to happen. That's the main thing.
Okay. And then the big question is, windstorm insurance the same from company to company?
If it's through the Texas Windstorm Insurance Association, yes. If it's the same, no matter which agent you get it through, if it's the same coverage, it should be the same price.
Okay. And then I know some people quote different amounts of insurance, and the public doesn't understand that it is the same. What can a quote differ from windstorm insurance from company to company?
Different things that you can lower the coverage amounts and choose higher deductibles. Both of those will affect the rate, but mainly just the coverage amounts will differ between whichever agent is quoting it to you.
Okay, and what can be some of the, let's say I go in and I purchase my house for $130,000, and I want to obtain insurance for $130,000 and only that. Am I going to get $130,000 if I have a loss on that property?
It depends really what the replacement cost of the property is. If it's a 2,000 square foot home, we're looking at about $100 a square foot nowadays to rebuild. So the proper replacement cost would be about $200,000 on that house, and $130,000 is going to be below the 80% co-insurance. So you end up with a penalty in a claim.
Okay.
So you wouldn't actually get you wouldn't even get the $130,000 worth of insurance on a claim.
So you would get quite a bit less.
Yes.
Is there a difference when insuring a home that's inside the city limits and then outside the city limits?
There is on homeowners policies only. The companies will look at the fire protection rating. Here in Port Lavaca, the fire code is a 4. In the rural areas, it'll be a 9 to a 10, but it really depends geographically where the fire stations are located. But and those are changing.
Okay, good. Well, I appreciate you coming out and talking to us. And if y'all have any questions about insurance, you can reach Kench. His office is located at 106 South Commerce, Suite 4, and his office phone number is 361-552-0701. And I appreciate it. Until next week, thank you.
Thanks.